Hey everyone, it's Karen Forcox. Karen about your covered eyebrows. And this is just gonna be a little tutorial on how to cover your eyebrows for drag. It is a remake of an old video I have. I'm going through and remaking all my old videos that don't have sound and that are just text instruction. So here you go. First you're going to take your glue stick. I'm using Elmer's glue stick, washable. And you're going to go against the grain to get underneath all your hairs. So you want them to lift up and get underneath there. And don't forget the part closest to the nose, because that part can lift up if you don't get it well. You also want to make sure that you have your eyebrows tweezed and cleaned up, because the more cleaned up your eyebrows are, the easier it is to glue them down. Alright, got it in there fairly good. And now I'm going to take my little eyelash comb, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to brush it out so it's flat. Starting at the outside, brushing out just like you would long hair. Start at the ends, working your way up. And then I brush upward to get the hairs to flatten out so there's not as much of a ridge, and then brush downward a little bit. If you have really thin hair and you don't have as much to cover and there's not as big a ridges, you don't have to do this, but I have a lot of eyebrow hair. Alright, I have that one in the position I want, so I'm going to go over it. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry for 10 or 15 minutes, and I'll be back for the next step. Alright, and we're going to do the second layer, which is just going over what we've already gone over, making sure to press down so that any of the hairs that have lifted up will stick. Make sure to get the area closest to the nose and push down. And I'm going to let this layer dry and come back for my third and final layer. Some people will only need 2 layers depending on your eyebrows, but I have dark, thick eyebrows, so I need multiple layers. But I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm doing my third layer now. Alright, as you can see, I have a ton on there, which is perfect. And I'm going to take the brush again, and I'm just going to put little, I guess you'd call them perforations, or little holes, kind of like the pores of your skin, so that the makeup will stick to it and it won't just be like a flat piece of laminate that it rubs off of. Same on this side. I'm going to take the brush part and do the same thing. Very lightly, you don't want to lift it up too much, but I do want it to be stippled. And I'm going to let that get a little bit dry, and then I'm going to put Ben Nye's Super White Powder on it because I have really dark eyebrows and I need that extra cover. Okay, so it's dried somewhat, but it's still tacky, so I'm going to go in and put the Super White on. And I will let the rest of the glue dry, and then I'll brush off the excess powder that isn't completely stuck. And then I would cover it with my foundation and set it with my powder, and they would be completely covered, and I'd look like I have absolutely no eyebrows. So that is how you glue down your eyebrows so that you can draw them on thinner and higher and more arched. And that's how you cover your eyebrows for drag hunting. Hope it was easy to understand, and if you've never done it before, you need to start practicing. But thanks for watching. Bye.